Hello lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Today I wanted to do a little vlog because I'm going on a date night. And my boyfriend is taking me to the Light Festival at the zoo. This is something we do every year, and it's at the zoo pretty near our home. And it's like it's called Light Nights, and it's really cool. It's this little like festival where they have like really pretty light installations of like statues of like animals and flowers and trees and like fruits and basically anything, and it just feels really magical because it's dark and then everything looks like really colorful and sparkly, and yeah, it's just the prettiest. And we always go there around December because it's only during December and January, I think. So yeah, we're going there in like an hour. First we're going out for dinner at the pancake restaurant, so I'm really looking forward to that as well. And then after that we're going to the zoo for the festival. So yeah, let's go. So we're now in the car to the restaurant. It's quite rainy, so I really hope it clears up before we get to the festival. And in the restaurant I of course had a pancake, and I put lots of syrup on it because I like my pancakes extra sweet. And I just had a classic iced tea with some lemon in it. And then we got to the park, and the theme of this year was like sea life. So everything had to do with the ocean and fish and like all these pretty waves that you can see before entering the park actually. So that's what I'm showing you right here. And then there were these really cool rays, one of which changed color when you got near. So that was really cool. I really wondered how they did that. And yeah, I just think they look super cute and pretty, and I was really excited to go inside. Like, we go every year, but it never gets boring because every year they have like a different theme. So when you first enter the park, this is the first statue that you can see. It's like this really big octopus, I think. I'm not really good at the names of sea creatures. You will notice that throughout the video. But I think it looked really pretty, and I thought the tiny fish with like the seaweed was really cute. So we've arrived at the Light Nights Festival. We just had some really nice pancakes, which was amazing. And we just saw some of the really pretty animals here. We're standing right next to the flamingos right now. And we're about to go into the playground. So let's play. So yeah, in case anyone was wondering, I am 24 years old. I do tend to forget this whenever I see a playground or like a toy store or a candy store or anything that's designed for kids, but that's really fun. So let's just discard age, because age is a social construct and I love playgrounds even when I'm in my really high platforms and trying to climb on stuff and going through these like rope bridges. Oh yeah, and my boyfriend was making fun of me here because at first he was jumping on the bridge and it was like moving so much, and then he was like, then I was jumping and he was like, I can barely feel anything, you're too small. But he's just ridiculous because I definitely felt something and it was very scary. So yeah, I'm sorry boyfriend, but I'm definitely not too small to make the bridge swing. So after I was able to tear myself away from the playground, we continued our walk through the park, and we saw some more lovely statues, like these really cute like mushrooms or something. I didn't know there were like underwater mushrooms. Like I said, I have very little knowledge of like biology and especially like marine life, so I'm sorry, I'm not gonna know the name of the fish, but I can tell you that they are super magical and pretty. And here are some cute statues of, oh, I know these. These are clownfish because it's Nemo. But I still don't know what kind of fish Dory is. But whatever, we're gonna not think about that. And yeah, I thought this looked really pretty. They had like these projections of fish on the walkway. And you're walking towards like a tree that has like so many colorful lanterns in it, as you can see in the distance. But my camera wasn't really able to capture like the colors of all the lanterns, but it was like sort of like prismatic rainbow. And of course there was a really pretty Christmas tree because the theme is like the not the theme, but like this festival is usually like kinda centered around Christmas, although nothing is really Christmassy except for the tree. And we also went in January, but it's usually like in November, December and January, I think. So here's another attempt to show the pretty lanterns. Here we're walking towards the pandas because, like I said, this is actually in a zoo, and this zoo has like a collaboration with like, I don't know, is it like a research center in China or like probably like a conservation project or something. But yeah, they have like 2 live pandas here, although they don't look very alive because they're always just sleeping like this. We've been to the zoo many times and I think we've seen the pandas move like once. It's very relatable because my dog is also named Panda, and she likes to move, but she just doesn't do it very often, and she just prefers to sleep and cuddle with me, so that's really cute. And also this bridge was like really cool. It's like rainbow colors and it made me think of like some galactic like space bridge or something. I thought it was really awesome. So I made my boyfriend film me walking on it. I think this bridge is leading through towards the bear area, but I'm not entirely sure. So here's some really pretty statues again of the whales, and I think it looks really cool how it looks like they're jumping out of the water and that the pavement is like the water. I thought that was a really creative way of like presenting them. And then we had this other really cool lights walkway, but I kind of stumbled there. I was trying to spin like a ballerina very elegantly, but no, I'm not that elegant type of girl. Unfortunately, although I wish I was. But yeah, I thought this looked really cool, and it was kind of like disorienting to walk through it because the lights were going both ways. And after that we saw this really cute statue of like snails, I think, but I thought it looked so pretty with all the pastel rainbow colors, and yeah, it just really kind of fits my aesthetic, so that made me happy. Not like everything has to fit my aesthetic, but you know what I mean. I always love when things are pink and pastel and just light shades. I think it's super pretty, especially with like the bubbles. I didn't realize until now that these strings of like bulbs are supposed to represent bubbles, probably. That's so cool. And then I have no idea what these are, but I do know these. These are penguins and they're super cute, and they were also standing outside the penguin residence. They have like this outside area where the penguins can swim, and they have like their own rocks to climb on and like caves and stuff. I feel like this is a pretty good zoo because all the residences are like very big and they all made it like as natural as possible. Oh, and of course I had to slide down the slide because I'm 7 years old. And here there was like a little stand where some lady was doing a play about like conservation and turtles and plastic, and how you're not supposed to like litter because it ends up in the ocean. So I thought it was good that they included this like environmental message. And then the turtles, I really love turtles, I think they're so cute. And of course the oyster with the pearl, that's so pretty. Do pearls grow in oysters? Probably not. Like I said, I don't know much about sea life, but I do think it looks so pretty. And I love that these kind of look like they're sparkling. Like the sides of the leaves have like these little lights that make it look like they're really sparkly and glittery. So I thought that was very cute. And again, these colors are so pretty because it's like purple and blue and pink, and that's one of my favorite color combinations ever. And then we had the jellyfish. I really love jellyfish. I feel like, I don't know, jellyfish are like one of my favorite animals actually. Although they kind of creep me out when I'm swimming in the sea because I'm afraid to get stung. But I have really good childhood memories of jellyfish. Maybe I'll tell that in another video because it's a bit too random. Not that this entire video isn't random. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just want to include like a little voiceover for you guys because, well, I thought you might enjoy it, but now I'm not so sure because I cannot actually give you any information on the names of the fish or anything. But yeah, I think this looks super pretty with all the seaweed and like the flowers, and just I like that we went while it was dark because it's actually also open during the day, but I think you can see a lot less. And also, if I would try to film in the day, you probably couldn't really see the statues very well because like there's not enough contrast probably. And then there was like this really cool dragon. I actually don't know what this has to do with the sea because I'm pretty sure dragons like these don't actually exist and live in the sea. But I do know that before the festival was called China Lights. So maybe it's like a reference to like Chinese culture, but I'm not really sure and I don't really want to comment on that because I don't know enough about it. So I will just tell you how pretty the dolphins are. These little duckies were actually in another playground, although I did not enter that one. Yeah, I know, I really showed restraint. And then these little fish along the balcony. I think that's so cool. I kind of want them for my own balcony. And then we have some polar bears, and I actually forgot what you call these in English. I know it in Dutch. Oh, alright, this was so cool. It's like, I think it's a whale or a shark, but you can walk through it, and as you can see, it has like pretty drawings, like pretty paintings of like sea life, and it feels like you're actually walking through like an aquarium or something. So I thought that was really nice. And here are like the little jellyfish string lights. Again, I would really like to have these for my home or something. I think that would be so nice. I actually started calling them squid fishies for some reason, even though I know squids are different from jellyfish, but I thought squid fishies sounded cute. So yeah, from now on jellyfish are squid fishies. But yeah, I thought they looked so pretty with all the changing rainbow colors, and just very festive and magical. How often have I said magical in this video? Oh my god. I'm just really enchanted by everything in this festival, basically. And then towards the end, we saw some really cool, what you call these? They kind of look like mushrooms, but I'm sure they're not. And some swans, I think. These might actually be mythical creatures because or they're just a type of like seabird that I've never seen. They look kind of mythical because they're like so pretty. And the rainbow thing in the background, that's actually a tree.
It's the tree of life.
And it was like this really cool thing where you can like, as you can see the children are doing it, you can like jump on these platforms and then the tree lights up. And it was so awesome. I actually tried it too, which you can see later in the video. But yeah, that was actually all that I filmed during the festival. And I also forgot to film an outro. So I really hope you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
I hope I wasn't too rambly in the voiceover. And I hope that I still gave some fun information about this. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, you can subscribe to my channel. I post mostly like fashion and lifestyle content, but also some vlogs, and I'm gonna start making videos about autism soon. So yeah, feel free to join, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye bye.
Dat kan ik me best voorstellen. Misschien moet je even wat hulp inschakelen.